Hey everyone, Brian Smith, and today on Tuesday Tips, we're going to talk a little bit about why I use iTunes to manage my music. So in last week's video, I talked about my open format crates and how I use that, and I alluded a little bit to the fact that I'm still using iTunes. So to give you guys a little bit of background on me, I started off DJing. First I used Virtual DJ for a little bit. Then I used the iPad version of Tractor and was managing my music in iTunes for both of those. Went on to using regular Tractor, decided that I didn't really like it, and I finally made the jump to Serato. Jumped into Serato, still was using iTunes for a long time until people started saying, man, just manage your crates in Serato, it'll work better, it'll load better, and it did. I liked it. I was like, all right, cool. I'm just going to manage my crates in Serato. Never mind using iTunes. It's bloatware anyways. But then I started using the Denon stuff. So like the Prime units, so I've got a Prime 4. That's actually become my main thing. I actually got away from using turntables in my S9, and I'm using the Prime 4 as my main DJ controller, source, whatever you want to call it these days. And you know, it basically works kind of like the way, you know, you would if you were using CDJs, where you load everything up onto a USB and load it in. So yes, it can work with Serato, and I've used it that way, but kind of defeats the purpose of the unit. It's an all-in-one unit. Just walk in, plug in a USB, and I'm ready to go. So I decided to go back to using iTunes after having been managing my music in Serato because of the fact that I wanted to be able to use both Serato and Prime in the same way. I wanted my crates to be there. I wanted to be able to have everything organized in one place. Everything updates mostly automatically. Now in Engine Prime, I do have to refresh my crates, and there isn't a great way to refresh it to crates that I already have in my Engine Prime yet, which is a little frustrating. I wish it was a little bit easier, but I know they're working on making that software so much better, and they've already done a lot of changes. So hopefully it'll be easier for me to drag and drop my crates. One of the issues is I can't drag and drop my crate. I have to delete a crate in Prime and then reload the updated one from iTunes. A little bit of a hassle, but I think overall, using the Prime equipment, it's worth it. I'll take it. But now also I can use that in Serato as well. So I've been a little hesitant right now to update my Mac OS to Catalina because there is a new, I got rid of iTunes and it's now the music app, and I know everything works, but man, put a lot of work into putting it all into iTunes. So hopefully, I'm going to make some backups, and hopefully when I switch to Catalina, I'll be happy and I won't have to revert. So, iTunes isn't for everyone, and but I've been using it for years, and it just works for me. So use what works for you, but if you're going to be the kind of person that might have to jump on to Rekordbox, which I still have to do occasionally, but Rekordbox. Anyways, if you're going to have to jump in between different DJ software platforms, yeah, it's iTunes, but there is no program out there that works as well as iTunes for keeping your playlists synced across multiple DJ platforms. Hopefully you found this video helpful or informative in one way or another. Just a little bit about how I function to organize my music. If you like this video, if you find that what I'm doing here is good, if you've watched more than one video, I would love for you to subscribe. Definitely hit thumbs up or even thumbs down on this video. Set the notifications for when I release my next video. And if you have any questions about what I do and why I do, feel free to leave them down in the comments, and I will see you guys on the next one.